So what exactly are you doing with the water?
This is just to braise the grain before it gets sanded again.
Welcome to the shop. Looks just like the house. Used to be just the shed that Dad created and added on, built cupolas, bathrooms, all sorts of stuff. We're gonna get a tour.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I was so tired.
Looking pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it won't be long before it'll be finished.
All right, what you got here? You got a sander. Hey, Dad, what's this?
Okay.
What's this thing?
Oh, this is just a outlying feed table.
Is it like a horse?
No, yeah, because when you have a saw here and you need to have a long board, you have something
Stability.
to hold it up, you know.
Okay.
And this one is not quite finished yet, so.
Is it okay if we come in?
Yeah, what?
Can we come in?
Yeah, of course.
Welcome to the shop.
Come into my little den.
Well, show us what you got.
All right.
Might need to turn off that.
Well, if you turn around, if you come in here,
Okay, first of all.
Andrea, and then you look at the tools. There's a router table.
Okay, that's what it is.
That's a planer.
Okay.
That's a lathe.
Spell that.
L-A-T-H-E, lathe.
L-A-T-H.
And then if you look at the wall behind you, as you enter in, there's a picture of Kempton, where we lived in a displaced persons camp for 5 years.
Wasn't that where Rusty was born?
Rusty was born there, and this is the Kazel crest. This is my grandmother's father, my great-grandfather. He was a mayor of the city at one point. And then there's a picture of the American sector of Germany after World War II. It was divided into 4 zones, and this is the American zone, and we lived in Kempton, which is where? It's right here.
Oh, it's really close to
If you
Munich.
look over here, you see a place called Oberammergau.
Right there. Right there.
Where is it? Right here. And then you see Fussen.
Yeah.
And Fussen is where Walt Disney's castle, King
Oh, yeah,
Ludwig's
yeah.
castle at Walt
And
Disney's
there's Garmisch, where we learned how to ski.
in Garmisch, yeah. So it's the mountains of Germany.
Oh, so then wait. This is a bathroom, right?
Yes, that's a bathroom. Come on in here.
This is cool. So all this was,
We added a little bit of
which is Papa's
utility room here. And
Is it Papa's schooner
yes, that's Papa's schooner.
from Latvia? One of them, one that they made.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
And the cabinets we took out of our house
Oh,
and we
yeah.
remodeled. some things.
Okay, so then yes, there is a bathroom somewhere in here.
And of course the deep sink where I do all my work. It's got hot water.
Wow, so you had to plumb the whole thing. I'm still yawning. Wow. Why do you have lights up there? Switches up there. Why do you have light switches up here?
Those are switches for the hot water heater.
Oh, okay. It's like,
The power switches for that.
huh, okay. Well, that's cool. Look at this. What is that, musket? Is that a musket up there? Is that a musket?
This is a British Enfield rifle.
It's hard to see.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's
It's a
better.
British Enfield rifle. The one in the middle, if you can see it, is a Russian
I can't see that yet. Let me get closer.
World War II Russian rifle.
President Biden suffering a major setback on his
Shoot.
U.S.
Oh yeah,
foreign
there.
policy
I can see.
war
Oh,
on
that's much better now.
Korea.
And
A federal judge blocks his administration's
Oh, you got
plan to
3.
implement a border policy known as Title 42 this Monday. Good evening. I'm John Scott, and this is the Fox Report.
It's what? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Wait, I couldn't hear you.
I'll turn it.
Yeah, turn that down or off.
The White House says it will appeal.
Yeah, that's noise. Okay, so that's a what kind of?
Right,
This
that's
is Japanese?
a Japanese Arasaka
bayonet,
rifle, which is the rifle
bayonet.
that the Japanese used in World War I and II.
That thing's huge. How heavy is it?
It's pretty heavy, especially with the bayonet on it and everything.
Whoa, okay, so we got we got the lathe. Let's see what else. Now,
If you want to see,
these are tables that you just
these
they
are
can
my
be
work
moved.
tables, and I have a sundry of
Your
small
stool.
items.
Here, I'm gonna go behind you so I can get all of the.
Okay.
What's
We
that
have
thing?
This is a small.
That's a jigsaw.
Small.
No, it's not a jigsaw.
What do you call it?
Bandsaw?
Bandsaw.
I
A
knew
small
it, I knew
bandsaw
it.
that is a little small one that I use.
Wow.
These are some ducks that I've carved. And
So you made those. That's amazing.
yep.
How the heck do you do something
Oh,
like that
it's
from and then you paint them and then
Sure.
you glue the eyes in?
Do the whole thing. Carve the head. Put
That's
it together.
crazy. Do you follow a picture?
Oh yeah, absolutely. In
Okay.
fact, we use for a guide. We use an actual cadaver of a duck, a taxidermed version.
Like it's here in the.
No, I don't have it here. It's in the wildlife museum where we did the carving.
Oh, so you don't do it all here?
No,
Oh.
we have a group that does it. We could do it here. No, it wouldn't be any reason not to. But,
Wow! Look at all this stuff.
okay, so
What's that thing?
that's another.
That's like a
tool
drill.
for a. I'm trying to think of what the proper name of that thing is. I'll come up with it.
Is it a drill?
No, it's a drill of sorts, but it's also how you make mortises and tenons, and this is the way that it's done. It's a little difficult. It's a mortiser is what it's called. This is a mortiser machine.
Mortiser. What does a mortiser do though? It makes holes in things?
It makes it's when you have joinery in wood. If you have an opening and a piece of wood that goes all the way through it, you have to mate it. And this is a machine that does it. Here's the other machine that does it. This is called a joiner, a joiner. Very, very handy. And of course the drill press there.
A drill press.
And another work table that I use, as you can see a lot.
And this is lower.
Sundry thing. Yeah, it's a little lower, and it was told to me by my friend who's a cabinet maker. It's very important to have a lower table, and he's absolutely right. It's easier to work on it. You don't have to lift things, especially if they're tall, and it's easier to get at.
Because that would hurt your back.
So I use it. You know.
So then just recently, this is what he's been doing lately, and you want to explain
These
the
are
mosaics?
called mosaic cutting boards. And you can see the patterns that are very intricate.
Yeah, I love that
inside.
green. That's actually poplar dust.
It's actually 7 different woods in this, from American walnut and oak, poplar, redwood, cherry. What else? A couple others. Anyway, there's 8 total, and it's it's a very
So neat.
kind of artistic a little bit.
Yeah, and they're cutting boards. So
That's what we're making now. It's fun.
well, let's do the whole place, and then I can start another video with
Okay.
some of
And
the.
then,
Oh wait a minute! And you made these. These are all the things you've made. You've made
Some
these.
kind of just things that are, some boxes that I puts
But
around.
I just
with.
think that's so pretty. But there's a lot more detail that you've done.
And these are this one is mahogany, and it's kind of pretty. And
It's very pretty.
when you get it done,
Oh, what's the? That's a grinder.
Huh?
This thing's a grinder. It says.
Yep, the grinder so it keeps the hot tool sharp.
And that's a magnetic. That's
no,
cool.
that is just a piece of metal, and I've got
Oh,
it
you can
so I
just flip it. Oh, okay.
Put the
Okay, that's
tools
cool.
on it. There.
And what do we have here? What's this piece?
This is a scroll saw.
A scroll saw.
It's a small saw that you can make intricate cuts with. And if you look at this sign right here that says enough, that was calligraphy from Aunt Brenda, and I cut it out on a scroll saw.
So you use that to
Use that
create it.
Intricate small cuts.
Ah, and he makes the bird houses. Or what's that thing? That air
That's
pressure.
an air compressor.
Okay.
Use that for air tools.
Okay. And then we have got the much needed refrigerator out here.
Yeah.
All right, what you got in this
And
part
this
of
is a
it?
heavy machinery room.
Oh yeah, this is the cool stuff. Okay, what's this huge
So this is a table saw.
table saw? But look how he has the
Cabinet saw, they call them
the
cabinet saw.
dust. What do you call this dust
And now that's a dust
vacuum
collector.
collector?
That's a big dust collecting machine. And these are just miter saws.
Oh wait a minute, I wasn't over there. Miter.
Miter saws that are used. And this is a belt sanding, jump sanding machine.
And then when you get real mad at the kids, you can come out and do your boxing.
Yeah, and it's just got a little bit of I've been there and done that wall. And then of course,
Hey, that's Lee and his generals. That's a historical thing.
and then the large bandsaw.
That's
You
huge.
can see that's again an awful lot.
And this used to be the shed. This was where it all started. I remember getting the lawnmower out of this room with all the spider webs. Remember that, Dad? When I would go mow the lawns. Okay, that was cool. Okay, Dad, you can tell me
Oh,
more,
that's the-
but say bow. Take a bow.
Thank you.